Hi guys, it's grocery haul time. Once again guys, I'm starting down here. I will finish down here. You'll see all the food in the middle. I didn't plan on doing a grocery haul, and surprise! Travel plans got a little thrown off. And oh, thank you so much. I've got a little dinosaur bringing me a bottle of water. And come over here and say hi.
Hi.
So, our travel plans got a little thrown off, which I will explain later. And anyhow, so we had to go get a few things. So let me show you all of that. And then I will explain the totals. I will explain the totals and stuff at the end.
Hello, Mom.
All right, guys. Here is what we've got this week. Kind of very different looking from normal grocery hauls because of our travel plans and all of that. And since I didn't even think this grocery haul would be happening. So, back here we've got a grouping of just convenience, like microwave style foods. We've got some bagel pretzel dogs. We've got this chicken lasagna bowl. We've got this creamy spinach artichoke stuffed chicken. We've got two different Devour meals. One's a breakfast. One's that Cajun style Alfredo with sausage and chicken. Shawn said that was the last one that they had. Otherwise, we would have gotten a couple of those. Gluten-free barbecue chicken. This, just something nice to have on hand. I am really working, guys, to get back on track with eating properly. Because while I have a very well-known wheat allergy, I have been choosing to ignore the issues that it causes lately, and then that builds in your system, and it really is not good. So I have got to get my body straightened back out. So back to behaving there. Looks like he grabbed a bag of the baked chips. This, guys, honestly, we didn't truly need brownie mix. This is gluten-free brownie mix even, from a really good brand. We didn't need it. It just happened to be a cartwheel thing. And I know that can be appreciated sometimes. I did get 4 of the instant cups of oatmeal. Now that's because, again, this was on the cartwheel savings through Target. And because of our trip, this is actually something that's going to be very convenient. Now I only got 4 because not only do not all of our kids actually appreciate oatmeal, but also the cartwheel limit was 4. So I just got these for now. We can get more again later before we take off, or actually once we get to our first destination, and have that as well. But this will be really convenient in the hotel room. So that's what that's for. We are completely out of eggs again, and we've got some stuff before we leave. Plus, eggs have a really good expiration date, so we could go ahead and get those. Do have some of these Harvest Snaps, both original and Caesar. These guys are safe for me to eat. They're very tasty. We do have a bag of the frozen biscuits. We actually haven't had those in a little while, or the chicken bites. That is actually for supper tonight because we are running pretty low on stuff and we're not taking off just yet. So I needed something that I could cook for everybody for supper tonight. So I had Shawn grab those while he was in town. A gallon of milk. Again, I was not going to grab any more milk just yet. But our plans got shifted ever so slightly, and what we had has already expired. And I do need some milk for something I'm cooking. So we had to go ahead and get more milk for now. 4 jars of pickle spears. Funny story about this. I had added 2 of them to my Target order and actually forgot that they were in my Target order. So when Shawn ran in for a couple other things, I said, hey, go ahead and grab these, because I was also going to get some of the Grillo pickles, which are very good. They're refrigerated, and Target canceled anything that I had that was refrigerated. So like all of that stuff, Shawn went and grabbed. And I told him, I said, instead of the Grillo pickles, which are good, go grab the Good and Gather Organic, because these are also really good, guys. There is no high fructose corn syrup and no polysorbate 80 in them. So they're really good. So I forgot that I'd already put 2 in my order. Told him to go grab 2. Well, we ended up with 4. And good thing they're dated out like 2 years, because they won't last us 2 years. But we don't have to worry about them going bad anytime soon. This extra sharp cheddar spread, Shawn actually really liked it. I gotta say, guys, I did try some. It's actually pretty good. It doesn't have an overwhelming flavor or anything else like that. And it's got pretty decent quality ingredients. So that is pretty good. We needed celery and carrots. I've got some potatoes I have to get through. That's actually what the milk is for back there. We're going to make a potato soup as well. So we're going to have that before we leave. Possibly even throw it in the cooler and take with so we can reheat it at the hotel. We've got some sliced cheese. We've got a big bag of apples. We've got bananas, strawberries. The bananas and apples for sure can travel with us. And we can have those for a snack. The strawberries. Those are huge strawberries. Holy cow, I just now looked at those. Especially given the size. The kids are probably going to plow through those in the next 24 to 48 hours. So, those will be gone before we leave. I do have 4 different bottles of Primal Kitchen sauces back here. We've got a balsamic dressing marinade, classic barbecue sauce, ranch, and Caesar. Those, guys, I like the Primal Kitchen sauces. They don't have sugar added to them. They're very good in some ways. Now, I will say, though, their flavor is just enough different than some of the classic ones that you may be used to that don't put on the amount that you would with a regular like Kraft brand or something like that. I strongly suggest you try a taste of it first. Make sure you're going to like it, and then use what you think you'll need. You can always add more, guys. It's really hard to take it off, though. So if you're going to try those, I really recommend that. The box of chips, Shawn decided that those would be good to have for our trip. It'd be really easy for the kids to just grab a bag as they want. And then we don't have to pack a bunch of other snacks and stuff too, because there's a variety and the kids can munch on those. And then Kleenex, because guys, we've been going through them, and those tiny square boxes just do not last. So I grabbed the regular rectangular boxes from Target, since Sam's Club has been having issues with those lately. So anyhow, that's what we've got for groceries. I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff put away, and I'll close this out downstairs after I've gathered all of the receipts and figure out what our totals were. Okay, guys, so that is what we got this week. It's really random. We didn't plan on needing to do a grocery haul. In fact, if anything, what I was going to do is just grab some quick travel foods to have on the road until our first destination. But because our plans got shifted, thrown off, completely changed, we were going to be home for a couple extra days, which means we needed a little bit of food, but we didn't need a lot, and I didn't plan on doing a ton of cooking. Because, guys, amazingly enough, despite how many people are here, I always make enough to have leftovers. It's the way I cook. And I didn't want to have a ton of leftovers in the fridge. In fact, we were just cleaning everything out so that we don't have stuff that's going to go bad while we're gone. So I needed some convenience foods and just some random stuff. So there it was. And I came down here with an absolute plan to give you guys totals. I did not add it up before I came down. I had 2 receipts in my hand, and along with a paper towel, because I came down with 2 cookies. And I somewhere dropped the receipts between the kitchen and my craft room. I have no idea where they ended up at. I know that there was $15 spent on produce at Safeway, which actually doesn't sound like enough because they got bananas, apples, and strawberries. But at the same time, maybe it was. I don't know what the prices were. I didn't really look at it. There was also a Target receipt because there was a Target pickup order, but also Shawn ran into Target to grab any of the cold stuff because their freezers were full, so we couldn't place that order. And then I thought I would go onto the Sam's Club app to get the Sam's Club total. And the purchase isn't registering in the app yet. So I can't see what that was, and he doesn't know if he grabbed a receipt. Actually, he had to get out the door, but who knows where the receipt went. So guys, I don't have a total to give you. I know it was under budget. So there's that. And if you guys didn't catch it last week, we are down to just 6 of our kids. Since our oldest has moved out, she still comes over at least once or twice a week, and of course snacks and eats with us and stuff. But she's not here full time. She doesn't live here anymore, so we're not buying groceries for her. So it's our 6 kids that live at home. We have no fosters at the moment. So there's 8 of us eating, which, guys, again, I have a really hard time modifying recipes to make less. And I know a lot of people struggle to do the opposite, but I've cooked for so many people my entire life. And So anyhow, long story short, guys, there's a lot of adjustments. I don't know if we're going to have another foster placement or not. We were called about a teenager that may or may not be joining us after we get back. It was the original plan, and then I have since talked to the worker again, and there might be an alternate plan in the works for her, and that's great. It's actually with a family member, so that's really important. But guys, when it comes to the foster care system, anything across state lines gets really hairy. A lot of paperwork, a lot of red tape. And so they're trying to figure out, since it's family, if there's certain ways that they can do it, or if it's something where they're going to have to take the months upon months it would normally take to do a cross-state transfer. If that's the case, then that child will be joining us for those months. If they're able to get it done in a different way, then we will not have that placement. On this trip, we will be fully evaluating our future with fostering. I actually have 2 foster seminars that we need to listen to and then do questionnaires after for our trainings, because we are required to do 6 hours worth of training every year. And I've got 2 of them that I had one of the coordinators send to me so that we could get them done, because they were topics that were interesting to us and it counts towards that. We don't know if we'll renew in May, but I would rather be prepared if we do, rather than trying to scramble to suddenly figure out how to get 6 hours worth of training in a month when there's only 2 hours offered. I mean, that would be the reality otherwise. So, guys, there it is. This closing got long fast. I did not intend for that. So there's some mini updates at the end. We are taking a mini trip, not the big trip down through Texas as planned. Kind of a bummer there, but we've got a lot of reasons that I will share later on. So in the meantime, we decided to just go 6 hours away. We're going to spend some time by ourselves. Then we're going to drive another hour, go spend some time with some friends. And then we will still end our trip by picking up Mr. Moo's puppy that will be trained as his service dog, and that puppy's brother. So there it is. And I cannot wait, guys. I'm going to be documenting as we go, so that way you guys can see just some of the fun we have, plus get to see the puppies. That's exciting. Puppies are fun, and I'm not going to be sleeping for a while. I better figure out how to get some rest on vacation, right? Anyhow, guys, I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. I'll see you in the next one.